They told you AI was going to take your job. They said it was inevitable.
In the absence of AI and robotics, we're actually totally screwed.
We are working to build tools that one day can help us make new discoveries and address some of humanity's biggest challenges.
Sam Altman said AI would solve humanity's greatest challenges. Elon Musk said we were, quote, totally screwed without it. Jensen Huang said your children should not learn to code. The message was clear, relentless, and designed to make you feel like the machine had already won. But what if the machine has barely shown up to work? A major new study just dropped.
When compared to a human, it performs worse a whopping 96.25% of the time, which basically means given AI 10 tasks, and it will perform at least 9 of them worse than when compared to a human.
And it does not care about the hype. It tested the world's most advanced AI systems against real jobs, done by real professionals, for real money. And the results stopped the entire tech industry cold. AI failed, not sometimes, not in edge cases. It failed 96% of the time. The study is called the Remote Labor Index, or RLI. It was published on October 30th, 2025, and built through a collaboration between the Center for AI Safety and Scale AI, with 47 researchers contributing across academia and industry. This was not a lab experiment. This was not a multiple-choice test. This was economic warfare. Researchers pulled 240 real freelance projects directly from Upwork, one of the largest remote work platforms in the world. These were actual commissioned jobs that actual human professionals had already completed for actual pay. The categories spanned 23 professional sectors: three-dimensional modeling, video production, architectural design, game development, data analysis, graphic design, audio engineering, and more. Real deliverables, real client standards, real money behind every brief. Then they handed those same projects to the best AI agents currently available and told them to compete. The evaluators compared AI outputs against the human gold standard, using trained reviewers with a 94% inter-annotator agreement rate, meaning the evaluations were not guesswork. The results were staggering. Manus, the highest-performing AI agent in the study, completed just 2.5% of professional tasks at an acceptable level. Grok 4 and Claude Sonnet, 4.5 managed 2.1%. GPT-5 reached 1.7. ChatGPT agent produced 1.3. Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro landed at less than 1%. These are the most powerful AI systems humanity has ever built, running against work that a trained human freelancer knocked out in an afternoon. The conclusion is not subtle. AI agents currently fail at 96 to 98% of economically valuable remote work. That is not a gap. That is a canyon. Now here is where the story gets darker, because it is not just about failure rates. It is about where the money is flowing while those failure rates exist. U.S. tech firms poured approximately $380 billion into AI infrastructure between 2005 and 2026. Worldwide AI spending, including software, hardware, and services, is projected to reach $227 billion in 2025 alone, according to IDC. Meanwhile, a separate MIT Nanda report published in August 2025, titled The Gen AI Divide, State of AI in Business 2025, found that despite $30 to $40 billion in enterprise investment, only 5% of AI pilot programs were producing measurable returns on the profit and loss statement. Read that again, 5% success rate on the corporate side. And we have already seen that the best frontier models barely crack 2.5% on actual freelance work. Companies are not just investing in AI, they are firing people to make room for it. According to Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, nearly 55,000 job cuts in 2025 were directly attributed to AI. Workday cut 8.5% of its workforce. Amazon eliminated 14,000 corporate roles citing AI. And yet, Gartner predicted that by 2026, half of those same companies would be quietly rehiring the humans they let go, because the technology was not ready to fill the shoes. That prediction is already coming true. Klarna, the buy now, pay later giant, proudly announced in early 2024 that AI was doing the work of 700 customer service employees. By spring of 2025, Klarna had reversed course and was hiring humans again.
Buy now, pay later giant Klarna, they're rehiring human workers after its AI chatbot rollout caused a drop in customer service quality.
They had decided that, in their own words, real humans were required after all. That story barely made headlines. The original announcement did. This is the part of the story that should genuinely disturb you. During the same period, these studies were being conducted, and these companies were quietly failing. A separate investigation revealed that companies like Anthropic, Google, and Microsoft were paying individual content creators between $400,000 and $500,000 each to promote their AI models to the public. Not to disclose risks, not to explain limitations, to promote. AI researcher and critic Gary Marcus and others have pointed out a simple question worth sitting with. If the current generation of AI is as revolutionary as advertised, why does it require this level of paid promotion to convince people? There is also the benchmark illusion. The AI models you read about in every headline are trained partly on the very benchmark tests they are later evaluated against. They score extraordinary numbers in controlled environments. They pass bar exams. They ace medical licensing tests. They write clean Python code. But those benchmarks are like asking a chef to dice one onion under perfect lighting. The Remote Labor Index is asking that same chef to run a full restaurant kitchen during a Friday night rush, then comparing the plate to what a seasoned professional already put out. AI looks brilliant in isolation. It struggles in context. And context is what work actually is. Even Microsoft, which reported that 30% of its code was now AI-generated in 2005, experienced a notable increase in software quality issues and bugs across its Windows and core platform products during the same period. Writing code and writing good code are not the same thing. None of this means AI is useless. It is not. The researchers behind the Remote Labor Index were clear on that point. AI shows real promise in ideation, first draft generation, data scraping, simple coding tasks, and audio production. It can compress a 10-hour research job into 2 hours. That is real value. But there is an enormous difference between a powerful tool and an autonomous replacement, and the industry has been loudly selling the latter while quietly delivering the former. A more recent MIT study, released in April 2026, found that AI models could complete roughly 50% of text-based tasks at a minimally acceptable level in 2024, rising to 65% by 2025. At current pace, AI may handle 80 to 95% of text tasks by 2029, but only at what the researchers called a good enough level. Quality, nuance, and reliability remain the gap. And in most professional environments, good enough is not good enough. The workers best positioned right now are not the ones running from AI. They are the ones who understand what it can and cannot do, who use it to amplify their output while maintaining the quality and judgment that machines cannot yet replicate. The Remote Labor Index describes the near term as the human plus AI era, not the AI replacement era. That framing matters because it is backed by data, not by a keynote. $380 billion invested, 55,000 jobs cut, and AI succeeds at less than 3% of the work it was supposed to replace. The narrative you were sold and the data that exists are not living in the same world. The question you have to answer for yourself is this. Now that you know what the study actually found, are you going to keep letting the most well-funded companies in human history tell you who is replaceable and who is not? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And if this video made you think differently about AI, share it with someone who still believes everything the tech companies are saying, because they need to see this. At Machine Minds, your opinion matters to us. Until next time, take care.